To me, poetry exists in the breath of the poet, in the emotions, and the an emotional transfer between the poet and the audience. Um, to me, poetry on the page is akin to sheet music. Sheet music is documentation of the music. Poetry on the page is documentation of the poetry. The music lives out in the world, and poetry lives out in the world. And when I'm sharing poetry, like I do, I go back to the place where that poetry came from, where it was created, and all of the things that were around that inside me, all that emotional impact that the words made on me, and it comes back, and I'm back there, and that's what has to happen on the stage when a poet performs on stage, or a spoken word performer performs on stage. You have to be completely true, or they have to be completely true to the material, and to the commitment, and to the emotion, and to everything that was put into that poem. My people was music. Their lives were poems told in the old language of earth and season, rain and sun, field and sweat, stream and blood. My people was music. They come to this country in fiddle cases throwed on the tide. They burst on the shore, and notes was their babies, and they spread over the land, moving up the valleys and the hollows with the piping of the wind, moving up the rivers and the runs with the rhythm of the spawn, the pulse of blood on membrane beating, coming home to live, coming home to die, coming home to live, coming home. My people was music. They throwed down roots and growed up families and stayed. Stand with your heart in the earth and your hand in the sky, and hear them in the hum of the planets, in the songs of the stars that carry the cadence of time. Hear your granddaddy in the high fiddle string, your rogue uncle in the banjo ring, your button shoe aunt in the corner guitar, keeping time, keeping time, keeping time. Hear them in there, because that's where they is. My people was music. They didn't have no politics nor economics. They didn't write no newspapers nor history books. That's not how their legacy is kept. Their lives are the poems of my soul and the songs of my breath. My people was music. And if you want to know, you've got to be able to hear.